get lean with me this summer. So summer is almost here, and if you want to be a lean cyclist like I am, so I'm always lean, then like and subscribe, and that way you'll be able to find out what it is that you eat to lose weight. So just a little background about me. So before I started this channel and I put up videos to help people lose weight and regain their health, I tested what foods and what meal plans that you should eat, and I tested them. I worked out what foods that you should eat for years before I started making videos showing the proof that I'm always lean and showing the results of what works. So I promote foods that I've tried for years before I started making videos. So I've been eating like the way I suggest you should eat, and you would eat on a meal plan that I would make for you for years and years before the first video I ever made. So I was lean. I'm lean in all the videos that I make, and I was lean for years before I made any videos because of the way I eat, because of the lifestyle that I promote. And being lean and fit and healthy allows me to get out on my bike, to ride as far as I want, as fast as I want, to go up and down the hills as you can see in the background, to go up the sides of the valleys, no matter how steep they are. And that allows me to feel free, to have true freedom and find adventure in life, which is from the bicycle, not the car, okay? The car is a prison. It's not your freedom. The bike is freedom and adventure. It's quite windy today, so I hope you can hear me. But like and subscribe, and also if you want a customized, personalised meal plan for you as a cyclist to get lean and look like me. I don't know if you can see in this lighting, you know, I'm always lean. It's a family friendly channel, but yeah, you can see I'm always lean. And that's because I eat as much of the foods as I want that I recommend. So I don't restrict calories, no calorie counting. I believe calorie counting is a eating disorder. So if you eat like the foods that I recommend, which briefly is a high carbohydrate, low fat, low protein, so they're the three macronutrients that affect your weight. So if you have the foods that I recommend, for example, rice, fruit and sugar, these foods are very high in sugar. So you might say that all of the things that I'm saying sound strange, me promoting a high sugar diet. Well, most cyclists that I meet and I talk to, most cyclists are overweight and want to lose weight. And most of them tell me that they eat lots of pizza, lots of ice cream, lots of sweets, and they're very confused about how they should lose weight. Maybe again, if they want to race, or they just want to become faster and feel better on the bike. So if you're just eating lots of protein, for example, and you're not losing weight, then it's not working. And if you're eating lots of fat and protein, and again, you're not getting slim like I always am, then clearly fat and protein doesn't work, does it? Because that's what most people eat, is a lot of fat and a lot of protein. And it doesn't work, okay? It doesn't work. And you know that it doesn't work because all you have to do is look in the mirror. So when I look in the mirror, I'm always lean, okay? So it's flat here, it's not like a mountain, okay? And I don't restrict the foods as well that I promote, that I eat. So I promote a plant-based vegan diet. And when I say diet, I just mean the foods that I eat. So it's not a diet in the traditional sense, as in restrictive. So I still eat rice and pasta and pizza and ice cream and sweets and fruit and all of these foods that we love to eat. Okay? So not all foods are created equal, and not all food is food, okay? So it might sound strange, but the more you watch my videos, the more you'll realise what I'm talking about. And I never restrict, I never starve myself at any point in the year, and especially with summer coming up. So it's now end of May 2025. If you want to look like me, and you want to be like this, where I'm fit and healthy and lean, and I can get out like this, I feel freedom and adventure, and not, when I get to a hill, come to a stop and have to SOS get picked up or go home. So when I get to the hills, I just go up and over them. I don't fear the hills or the flats or the downhills, because I'm free. My health and my fitness and being lean gives me freedom. Freedom from the mental stress of being overweight and unfit. Freedom from the healthcare system. Freedom from caffeine and drug dependencies. And also the bicycle gives me freedom, and the car takes away freedom, okay? So you combine all of these things together, so the bicycle with the good meal plan, this is a freedom-based lifestyle. So get in touch on the email in the description. I don't have a website where I don't sell any like protein powder or any of these supplements. I can just show you what foods that nature provides that you should be eating naturally, like I do, and also the processed foods that you can eat. Okay, so I eat natural foods and processed foods, yes, also processed foods, and you can see I'm lean. Okay, so it's actually fairly simple once you have the plan and you can stick to it. Even in the summer, autumn, winter, spring, I'm lean. So right now I was about 65 kilos this morning, and at my leanest I might be 63, 62 kilos. So I'm always 60 something kilos at 5'11", and this is just my normal healthy weight without taking any drugs. So no drugs, just good food. If you eat the right food, if you fuel your body properly, then you don't need to worry about starvation or taking drugs or all of these other fad diets, okay? So a plant-based, vegan, high carbohydrate, low fat, low protein, and I do promote some processed foods. And you can find out what I promote by checking out other videos on the channel or getting in touch on the email in the description. Does this not look like a freedom, sort of a feeling of freedom like this? Is this not amazing? Why not be fit and healthy and lean like I am? I'm always fit and healthy and lean. A bit windy, I hope you can hear me. Look at this view. So I can go up and down those sides of the valley, over into the next valley, over into those hills over there, along the valley. There's my bike there. That's what gets me around. 6.8 kilo road bike. So if you want to know what bike I recommend, So I've got some sugary sweets here as well. So I have sugar water, that's right, sugar and water, and that keeps me lean because there's no fat in sugar, okay? There's no fat in sugar. There's fat in fat, and protein, excess protein turns to fat. So why not reduce your fat and protein intake? Okay, that might sound strange, but I'm always lean. The fat you eat is the fat you wear, so always remember that. And this allows you to go wherever you want. So if I was in a car right now, I wouldn't be able to do this, would I? So like and subscribe, and check out the other videos on the channel. And if you want to get lean this summer for cycling, or if you want to get lean in general, then have a look at my other videos. And I'm always consistent. I always keep the same consistent message, because that's what keeps me lean and healthy. I never have any digestive issue, diseases or problems. I never have problems with my sleep. I don't have any dependencies on any drugs. Just a good diet of sugar, carbohydrates, and the foods that taste best and that we enjoy the most, which is sugar, isn't it? Sugar and carbohydrates. I'll zoom in and show you the view a bit better. So I'll see you in the next one, and thank you for your time. And if you want to know more about what bike I'm using, then I've got more videos on that. Been bitten a little bit today, but my immune system is strong, so I'm not going to have any troubles with that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope this inspires you to get out on your bike, to lose that extra weight and increase your health. You've only got one shot, one life. Why not live the best life?